Good morning and welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Michael for ClubLexus.com, coming to you today with some super exciting news from our friends at Lexus. The rumors are semi-true. Lexus is putting their beautiful, amazing goddess of a 5.0 liter V8 engine from the LC500 and RCF, and they're putting it into the IS sedan, and they're calling it the IS500 F Sport Performance. Now, what's interesting is that I'm currently editing my IS350 F Sport video right now. I loved the seating and the looks and the handling and that sort of stuff, but I felt that the car was really underpowered, and well, here's what I said. My solution to everything is that I wish that that Toyota Lexus would put that 5-liter V8 from the LC500 into everything. That's right, Lexus did exactly what I wanted them to do. They're putting their 5.0 in the IS platform, and I think it's going to be brilliant. Now, very interesting, before we get into the specs, is that they're not calling it the ISF. So the question is there going to be another fancier, faster model that comes out later? And it's also going to be interesting, I think, to find out what the F Sport Performance series is going to be. This is actually the first one to have this moniker, and Lexus implied that they're going to continue on with it. Even though it's a little bit clunky of a naming scheme. Let's dive into the specs of this thing. If you're familiar with this engine at all, it makes 472 horsepower and 395 foot-pounds of peak torque. And that is actually going to add about 143 pounds of additional curb weight over the IS350 F Sport. So that's going to bring up the total curb weight to just under 3,900 pounds, which is about 600 pounds lighter than the LC500, which is also a pretty speedy car. So Lexus is going to be aiming for a 0 to 60 time of 4.5 seconds. That's about 0.3 seconds slower than the RCF, but it still should be plenty fast. Carrying over from the IS300 and IS350, Lexus is going to use the same 8-speed transmission in the IS500 F Sport Performance, which isn't necessarily a great thing. I don't really love the way this thing handled the IS350 F Sport, but hopefully it'll be tuned better here. Standard for this model is the dynamic handling package, which includes adaptive variable suspension and a Torsen limited slip differential. I think that's amazing. Brakes have been upgraded for this to 14-inch two-piece aluminum front rotors and 12.7-inch rear rotors. The front hood had to be sculpted and brought upwards by 2 inches to fit the bigger engine. The 19-inch wheels are going to be exclusive to the IS500, and they are approximately 1 inch per wheel lighter up front and 2 pounds per wheel lighter out back. And another cool feature is that it's going to have a quad tip exhaust, and I suspect that it's going to have the active valve tuning that makes it really scream when you're getting into it with the pedal. I'm sitting here in front of my 5.0 liter V8 powered Boss 302 Mustang, another amazing high revving dual overhead cam V8 engine 5.0, and I'm super stoked for this. I love naturally aspirated V8s. I love this Lexus V8. I think it's one of the best engines that I've ever heard and driven. I just can't wait to see it in person. I can't wait to drive it. I can't wait to hear it. I think it's going to be an impressive vehicle. Now, the one thing that I am a little bummed about is that Lexus has gone with Bridgestone tires for their most recent F Sports, including the IS350 F Sport. And it looks like from these pictures that they're sticking with those Bridgestones. I don't really love that tire. It's a little ice skatey when it's cold out. And I personally use Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires on my Mustang, and I just love the way they hook, handle, and perform. They're a really excellent tire. Now, the interesting thing is that on the RCF, you can optionally upgrade to Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires, so fingers crossed that Lexus is going to offer that on this car as well. Now, the one thing that Lexus did not mention in their press release is that they're not confirming pricing yet. They're going to announce that a little bit later on, but I think if we take a look at the price difference between the RC350 F Sport and the RCF, I think we can get a good idea of what this model may or may not cost. So looking at the RC350 F Sport, the rear-wheel drive version starts at about $50,000, and the RCF starts at about $66,000, a $16,000 upgrade. So applying that to the IS350 F Sport, which starts at about $43,000, I think we can expect the IS500 F Sport Performance to start somewhere around $60,000. Hopefully it's under $60,000, and you'll be able to option up into the high 60s or low 70s, but I guess we'll have to wait and see for that. But still, if this thing hits at around $60,000, 4-door family sedan with that much power and fun. I think this is going to be an incredible car. It is one of the things I am most excited to test out and drive this year. I think Lexus hit it out of the park with this one. My advice to Lexus and Toyota is to put this 5.0 liter V8 in everything while they still can. Put it in the Supra, put it in the IS, put it in everything. Okay guys, wrapping things up for today's video. Let me know in the comments below or in our forum thread what you think of the IS 500 F Sport Performance. What do you think of the F Sport Performance name? Are you excited for this vehicle? Is that name weird? I don't know. Are you going to buy one? Let me know those things. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all are well and safe. We will see you on the next video. Please like, subscribe, share, follow us on all of our socials, and join our forums. Links in the description below. Cheers. Have a great day.